We use clinical thermometers to measure the temperature of the human body. Likewise, there are different types of thermometers used for different purposes. For instance, a maximum-minimum thermometer is used to record the highest and the lowest temperature of any particular day. Another type of thermometer is a laboratory thermometer. It's used in laboratories to measure the temperature with high accuracy. Have you seen it before? This is how it looks. Observe it carefully. Is the unit of measurement the same as the clinical thermometer? Yes, it is. The temperature in a laboratory thermometer is also measured in Celsius form. What about the range of measurement? Can you note the lowest and the highest temperature it can measure? The range of measurement of a laboratory thermometer is -10 to 110 degrees Celsius. Now let's see how a laboratory thermometer is used to measure the temperature. We will do an activity for this purpose. Take some hot water in a mug. Hold the thermometer vertically and immerse the bulb into the water. You will note that there is a movement in the mercury thread initially. Keep observing it till the mercury thread becomes steady and make note of the temperature reading at this point. Now take the thermometer out of the water. What do we notice? We will notice that the level of mercury begins to fall. After the temperature stabilizes, make note of the temperature reading one more time. Now we have two readings. First, when the thermometer was dipped inside the hot water, and second, when the thermometer was removed out of the water. Clearly, the correct temperature of water is recorded only when the thermometer was kept inside the water. That's the correct way of reading the laboratory thermometer. However, that's not the case while using the clinical thermometer. When the clinical thermometer is taken out of the mouth, the temperature shown is still what it was when it was inside the mouth. That's because the practitioner should be able to read it accurately for analysis. But wait, why doesn't the mercury fall or rise in a clinical thermometer when taken out of the mouth? That's because the clinical thermometer has a kink near the bulb. What exactly does the kink do? It prevents the mercury level from falling on its own. Yes, once the thermometer is taken out of the mouth, the kink acts like a restriction. It prevents the mercury from contracting back into the reservoir before the reading is completed. And hence, we can accurately read the body temperature after taking the clinical thermometer out of the mouth. But hold on, how do we reset it? That's correct. The thermometer needs to be shaken to reset it for reuse. I'm sure you can now understand why different types of thermometers are required to measure the heat based on their uses.